After a long-awaited 4 months, the Geico Cup Series presents to you the Daytona 500 for the 5th race in Season 1 in Daytona Beach, Florida. Last race we saw Tyler Reddick take home the trophy at Iowa Speedway to be the 4th different winner so far this year. Which driver will join Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and I forgot the other person in the winner's circle. Will it be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. driving that 47 Kroger car? He won the pole, so obviously he'll start first. Watch out for him as he is one of the scary drivers to be racing against. Martin Truex Jr. just announced his retirement at the end of the season. He starts 20th. Hopefully he can win his last start at Daytona 500. Hamlin Byron, is this a strategy? They're back here for the 10 of Noah Gragson back in 30th and 31st place. That's your standings. Martin Truex Jr. is leading with 122 points. Kyle Larson right there with 117. It's Alex Bowman is the first winner. It's the highest winner in the standings with 107 points. And it's Busch and other people. This year, 21st and beyond. One guy to note in this field that's pretty far back is Ty Gibbs. He is in his rookie year, I think, whatever, and he's found himself in deep 20th, so hopefully he can make his way up. Now we're new driver introductions. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to drive for JTG Racing. He is somebody that is not trustworthy in this race. Harrison Burton is driving that 21 for the Wood Brothers. Can he put that car in the victory lane for their first win? Timmy Hill drives that 66. He is a on and off kind of driver for some team. BJ McLeod driving for his own team, Live Fast Racing, Live Fast Motorsports, in the unsponsored 78. Then for Rick Ware Racing, Kaz Grau in the 15 and Corey LaJoy in the 51. Corey LaJoy is sadly demoted to Rick Ware from Spire. See if he can make his way up in the field and hit that new team. For Legacy Motor Club, Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek will be driving the 43 and 42. Jimmy Johnson did not make the cut for today's race, but he will also be on and off during the season. And then for Front Row Motorsports, Michael McDowell, who will be sitting up front for today's race, will be driving that 34 FR8 something car. And Todd Gillen, his teammate in the 38, finds himself mid-pack. For Colleague Racing, AJ Allmendinger, the names are switched. Daniel Hemrick will be driving that 31 Circle car, and AJ Allmendinger will be driving that 16 Colleague car. Now for RCR, Austin Dillon will be driving that number 3 Bass Pro Shops car. He is starting mid-pack. And Kyle Busch in the 8 Lucas car, who is starting in the rear end of the field. For RFK Racing, the owner himself, Brad Keselowski, will be driving in that 6 car for the Hawaiian Kings Rolls car. And Chris Buescher driving that Fastenal 17 in that Dark Horse. For 23XI, the team owned by Michael Jordan and NASCAR's own Denny Hamlin. Bubba Wallace will be driving that 23 McDonald's car, and Tyler Reddick, last race winner, will be driving the 45 Monster Beast car. Now the driver change, Justin Haley driving in that 7 car in place of Corey LaJoy, Carson Hocevar replacing Ty Dillon, and the new car, Zane Smith, he'll transfer from the 38 to the 71. No, 36, my fault. And then for Trackhouse Racing, Ross Chastain drives in that number 1 for the Moose car. And then SVG still driving in that Project 91. He'll be driving that Onyx car. And then Daniel Suarez, Mexico Zone, will be driving that WWE car for today's race. And then one of the top teams to look out for, Penske, who always finds their way up front. Austin Cindric driving in that discount car, or is all that paint scheme never changes. And Ryan Blaney driving in that body armor number 12. That's looking like a nice car. And Joey Logano will be driving the Pennzoil. He will start mid-pack. As we're now getting to our 4-driver teams. Hendrick Motorsports. Their team is composed of Kyle Larson in that 5 car, Chase Elliott in the Lumar number 9, William Byron driving for his college at Liberty in the 24, and Alex Bowman driving in the 48 for Ally. Look out for these 4 cars. These are very strong drivers at these super speedways. They always find their way up into the top 5, so watch out for them to pick up a win. And for Stewart Haas Racing, one of the big changes is Kevin Harvick retired, but that does not mean that the points will change. Josh Berry will just replace Kevin Harvick with the same points. Josh Berry did not pick up the win, but we're still counting as a win just to be fair. Noah Gragson swaps out Eric Almirola in the 10 car, Chase Briscoe in the 14, and Ryan Preece in the 41. And then for Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin in the 11 FedEx. FedEx has announced that they will part ways at the end of the season. It's sad for Denny Hamlin fans to see that he's going to have a sponsor change. Mark Truex Jr., NASCAR is saddened to hear that he has announced his retirement. Chase Briscoe will take over that 19 car for next year. Christopher Bell driving in the 20 car for DeWalt. And Ty Gibbs driving in the He Gets Us car in the 54. As now we're going to go to the command. Today's race.
Drivers, start your engine!
As the drivers will roll off pit road, let's look at our starting lineup for today's race. Ricky Stenhouse in that scary looking 47 car is going to be up in row 1 with Michael McDowell. Then it's Blaney and Ty Gibbs, Barry and John Hunter Nemechek, Bowman, Reddick, Suarez, and Larson rounding out your top 10. Next up, it's Brad Keselowski and Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain and Harrison Burton. And it's Chase Elliott and Joey Logano in row 8. In row 9 is Justin Haley and Mark Truex Jr. In row 10 is Austin Dillon and Todd Gillen rounding out your top 20. And it's Chase Briscoe and Chris Buescher, Eric Jones and Zane Smith in row 12. Bubba Wallace and Cindric, row 13, Preece and Allmendinger, row 14, and then it's Noah Gragson and William Byron in row 15. And then rounding out the back end of the field is Denny Hamlin and Kaz Grala in row 16, Hemrick, Busch 17th, Hocevar and Hill 18th, SVG, McLeod 19th, and Corey LaJoie in row 20. As this race will definitely be chaotic, as we look at our overview, it will be 10 laps of pure chaos. 75 degrees outside. There are 39 drivers ready to conquer this couple mile super speedway. As now the pace car is getting on to pit road. The crowd is on their feet. And we're going to go racing for the first time in the Daytona 500. Ricky Stenhouse leads us to green. They made their way onto the back straightaway. Michael McDowell going to cross over and take first place very early. As Ty Gibbs and Stenhouse make contact, already getting aggressive up front. They're side by side. 3 wide goes Blaney. And then turn 1, Ricky Stenhouse going to put a bad block, and they go around. Multiple cars involved because of Ricky Stenhouse's stupid move. He does this all the time. Nothing new with the 47. Roster, same mistakes. Look as he tries to block the 12, block that in the lane, and they'll stack up and it's too late. It's a shame that there are still more new victims in Ricky Stenhouse. The 5's going to grab block 99. He's going to be able to get going. He's going to be at the end of the field. 20 car.
There's no fixing it.
You alright, buddy?
Yeah. Just got the wind knocked out of me.
I don't know how we got through that. We got really lucky.
20 cars, Christopher Bell's, he's going to get service on pit road. We're going to take that up. As we look at our choose rule, with Dallas High Gibbs, take row 1, Larry inside, Ross Chastain outside. And then it's Burton and Gano, row 3, Elliott, Truex, row 4, and Todd Gillen takes the inside, and Corey LaJoy and that Spire takes the outside. As we're going to get ready to go racing again. Thankfully, Stenhouse is not up front, so we'll see it hopefully more easy to race. I think Dow's going to lead us. He's going to go 3 wide. He's going to go in the second hole. Patrick Jr. is going to pick him up 3 wide. 3 wide. 3 somehow, I don't know how they were single file. That 3 lanes really diminished pretty easily. As Josh Berry's going to get hung out to dry, he's going to go bye-bye. Ross Chastain and Logano and LaJoy, single file up in the front. As we're halfway done with this race. You see now the 2 lanes, outside lanes trying to get that going. As Logano's going to block Busher, and LaJoy's going to pick up Chastain. Logano's going to lead to lap 6. He's going to be first place. He's going to try to go and block number 1. As Josh Bear's going to go around, he's going to twirl, and he's going to save it inside the track. So check the replay of what really happened. Looks like he might just got tapped by Harrison Burton. Just a bad block on Ron again. Thankfully he's able to save it, keep going. So I don't really know how that happened. Kind of my physics right there. He just spun and kind of broke his car to the right partially. As now we look at the choose rule. Logano and Busher row 1, Chastain and Bubba Wallace row 2. I was about to say Corey LaJoy, that's not happening. Haley and 43 car row 3, Austin Dillon and Cindric row 4, and then Toyota teammates Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin. Check that replay out one more time. We're going to try to go back green. See if the field finally can understand that they need to go green the rest of the way if they don't win properly. As they're going to get a bad restart, and the 1 in 23 hard into the wall. Again, more victims of the Daytona 500 taken out about halfway. They're both probably not going to keep going, continuing this race. See what really happened. So the 7 just clipped the 1 car in the wrong spot, smacked him into the wall. The fans are loving that pretty close up. Well, it's pretty bad for Bubba Wallace and Chastain. They look like they're having a good day. Possibly could have won this thing, but wrong place at the wrong time. As the 1 is going to go into the garage, as long as with the 23 car. Join all the other victims. It's Chris Busher. He beat Logano to the caution light, so he's going to take the inside, Logano the outside. Justin Haley in his debut in Spires, he's looking to try to take the lead here, as he will be restarting in row 2. There's hopefully one more time the pace car is on pit road, the crowd is on their feet, and we're going to go racing. 2 to go in Daytona. Busher's going to clear the 22. Will he go up and block? No, he will. Yes, he will. He's going to block Logano, block that run on the outside. As he's going to get hung out to dry. The 22 is going to retake the lead. That's the 7 and the 22. And the 22 is going to go in the second row. He's going to go in the middle. 3 wide for the lead. Eric Jones and Justin Haley fighting. The 43 is going to go around. There's 4 wide. Ty Gibbs taking the lead, and they're wrecking on the last lap. That means that's the lot. There's a caution on the last lap, so that will end it. Unfortunately for Martin Truex Jr.'s last start of the Daytona 500, unless he finds a ride for more time, he is out of it. Let's see how this happens. Either watch the replay with 2 to go. Busher got a great launch off the restart. He was able to clear that top lane with Logano. Great move there. And then he gets hung out to driver at 22. Nothing new with Logano. One of the more aggressive drivers. He's going to go 3 wide. Great move by the 7 and 43 to try kind of take away the 22's chances of winning. And the 43 got hung out to dry, and that's when all chaos started. Just a scramble to win the race. As we see, oh, we won't see, never mind. As we watch a few more to go. It really started at 24 and 19. That escalated from the 24 gave a bad bump to the 19. Everybody just spun out the door. As the official call stands, the 54 Ty Gibbs will pick up his first win at Daytona 500. Congrats to him. He will burn it down in Daytona. You see a lot of cars in there. Infield garage here. As we look at our standings, a lot different than how we came in. Denny Hamlin hasn't won a race, and now he's dominated the point standings with 141 points. Chase Briscoe, he's still up there fighting with 140. Truex, after crashing, still in 3rd place, still pretty dominant. Kyle Busch makes his way from about 11 to 4th place, so pretty good for him. Austin Cindric all the way back to 31st. Rick Jones to 34th. Those judges said he usually be higher, maybe 20th. Cindric's usually at 16th place. Kind of guy. It really shook up. Today shook up the standings completely. Especially with the standouts doing what the standouts does. Thank you for watching. I know this is kind of lazy and you don't really feel like doing so much effort in it.